Hi first graders, my name is Miss Peniston and I am so excited to read you this story today. All week you've been learning about lessons in a story and figuring out what words mean, and I am so excited to read you this story. We're going to be answering some questions about it too. Because by Mo Willems and Amber Wren. Ooh, what do you think this book could be about? Maybe music? Can you see the music notes? Oh. Because a man named Ludwig wrote beautiful music. A man named Franz was inspired to create his own. Because many years later, people wanted to hear Franz's beautiful music. They formed an orchestra. Do you know what an orchestra is? Think about what kind of instruments could be in an orchestra. Oh, do you see an instrument there? What is that? A violin? Because a man had practiced since he was a kid, he was asked to join. Because a woman studied night and day, she too was asked to play. Because many others loved and practiced their instruments, there were enough musicians. So what's happened so far in the story? You're right. They're creating an orchestra. And there's lots of people in the orchestra. Because someone created a poster about Franz's music. Tickets were sold. You see her creating a poster? Because the train conductor stopped the train at the Grand Concert Hall, the orchestra conductor arrived. He rode a train to get there. Because the orchestra librarian had copies of the score, the orchestra rehearsed. Ooh, that's a tricky word. What does rehearsed mean? What do you think it means? What are they doing? Ooh, maybe practicing? Ooh, it does look like they're practicing. Good job. Because workers checked the lights in the seats and swept the floor, the grand hall was ready. It's taking a lot of people to get this ready, isn't it? Because the time had come, the ushers opened the doors. Oh, it's about to begin. Because someone's uncle caught a cold. Someone's aunt had an extra ticket for someone special. Who do you think's gonna go? Because the usher had helped the aunt and her special guest. They found their seats. Because everyone was there to hear the beautiful music. It was quiet. It's getting ready to start. Ooh. They're starting the concert. So what's happened so far? Good job. They got ready for the concert. They wrote the music. They got the orchestra ready. The conductor got there on a train. There was cleaning people that helped get it ready. There were lots of people to help get this ready. What's going to happen next? Ooh. What do you think this is? What do you think it represents? Ooh, I think you're right. I think it's the beautiful music. In row C, seat 14, sat the girl with the uncle's ticket. There she is. She heard the beautiful music written by the man named Franz, and it changed her. Oh, what do you think she's gonna do? Oh, let's see. The girl was changed. Do you think she really likes music now? From that moment on, the girl learned everything she could about music because it fed her. Soon, she started to write music too. Because like Franz, the young woman had something to share. She grew up and she's playing music the whole time. Isn't that pretty cool? Wow. Over time, the woman became very good because she worked very hard. You have to work hard at things, don't you? One night, her music was discovered because she was very lucky. Who do you think this guy is? Looks like he might be pretty important to her. Then she was invited to perform her music at the Grand Concert Hall because so many people wanted to hear it. Her composition was dedicated to the uncle in row C, seat 14, because it was his ticket that brought her here. Her uncle's in the audience of her first performance. And that night, someone else was changed. That is how it happens. Oh my goodness, wasn't that such a great book? Because, what do you think the lesson was in that book? I think you're right. I think the lesson was that if you love something, you should show others it because it could change their life and they could end up loving it. And then they could practice and they could perform for someone or show someone else what they love. And it's like a cycle. If you love something, then you show it to someone else and they start to love it, then they show it to someone else and they start to love it. And it could change lots of people's lives just because you're doing something that you love. Great job. It was so fun reading to you today.